Okay, shall we see? Extraction of metal from its ore. First one, what is the flow chart? What is mentioned on the topmost? Ore. What is the next one? Concentration of ore. What is the another name for concentration of ore? Enrichment of ore. And what is the first one classified as the metals of high reactivity? Metals of high reactivity. Metals of high reactivity. Now, high reactivity means remember just 5 fingers. You remember it. Please stop calling me. These 5 fingers. You remember it. 5 metals. Which are the metals did I say? Potassium, sodium, calcium, magnesium, aluminum will come under the category of a high reactive metal. Okay, and these metals will never be found in a free state. What do you mean by free state now? What do you mean by free state? Free. What is the meaning of free? Separately, you will not get as a sodium, magnesium, calcium. It will be combined with some other element. It will be combined with some other element. If it is combined with some other element, will you call it as a free state or a combined state? So always high reactive metals will be in the form of a combined state. Okay. What type of ore can be seen means that is chloride ore and oxide ore. What do you understand from the chloride ore and oxide ore? We'll take first one, potassium. Second one, sodium. What is the symbol for sodium? Na. Is a high reactive metal or a low reactive metal? It will be available in the form of a free state or a combined state? It will be in the form of chloride. So what is the symbol? How will you read out? NaCl. Which metal is present in this? Is it a high reactive or a low reactive? What is the name of the ore? Sodium chloride. Sodium chloride. Already we have studied that sodium will react vigorously with the atmospheric air or not? Yes or no? With the oxygen. So that's why it is preserved in the aerosol. Now, if you heat this one, whether the reaction will be very violent or not. So for this, to extract the sodium from sodium chloride, we will not use heating process, we will be using the electrolysis. Which method will be used? Where did we come across the word electrolysis? Second chapter or first chapter? Second chapter also we learned about the electrolysis of brine. First chapter we learned about the electrolytic decomposition reaction, H2O. When current is passed, it dissociates into, it decomposes into H2 plus O2. For high reactive metals, always will be using which method? Electrolysis. And how the ore should be? Molten. It should not be in the form of a solid. It should be in the form of a molten. Now NaCl, when you pass the electricity, it will decomposes to form Na plus Cl2. Na plus Cl2. So which metal is separated now? Sodium. Sodium is a high reactive or not? Yes, it is a high reactive metal. And which gas is liberated here? Chlorine. Cathode, anode. Could you tell me where the sodium metal will get deposited? Anode. Say the correct answer. Anode. What will be the charge of sodium? Plus. Plus will get attracted or plus minus? Minus. Some negative electrode in this. Cathode, which is the positive. So where the sodium will get deposited? Always the metal will get deposited on the cathode. Always the metals will get deposited on the cathode. So where the chlorine gas will be liberated? Anode. Please remember it. This is the way we'll be using to extract the high reactive metal. I'll give one more example. What type of metal is this? Is it a high reactive, low reactive, moderate, or medium reactive? High reactive. Why it is a high reactive? What are the metals I told you? 5 metals.
Potassium, sodium, calcium, magnesium, aluminum.
Aluminum is coming under the high reactive or not? So this will come under high reactive metal. What type of ore is this? Oxide. I told you if it is a high reactive, either it will be in the form of a chloride or oxide. So it is in the form of whether we should heat or we should pass the electricity. When you pass the electricity, what will be the product form? Al plus O2. Aluminium will be extracted and which gas will be liberated? O2, oxygen. Where this aluminium will be deposited on cathode or anode? Cathode. All metal means where will be deposited? Cathode. Oxygen will be liberated. Am I getting it clear? So high reactivity always will be in the form of a chloride or a oxide ore. And which method should be used? Which process should be used here? Electrolysis. And the ore should be in the form of a molten. And what will be extracted from that? Pure metal. Is it possible for you to say this first one? Metals of high reactivity. Second step, electrolysis of molten ore. Third step, pure metal. Clear up to here? Next one is the metals of medium. Medium can be given another word as a moderate or middle. Please remember it. In our textbook they given medium reactivity, but in the board exam instead of using the word medium, they may use the word as a moderate or middle reactive metal. Okay. Now, what type of ore can be available in this case? Carbonate, sulfide. Carbonate and sulfide. Carbonate and sulfide. Now, which gas will be liberated? Carbonate ore means CO2. Which gas will be liberated? CO2. If it is a sulfide, SO2, sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide. If it is a carbonate ore, CO2. This which method is used for carbonate ore? Calcination. For sulfide ore? Now how to define it? Okay. Remember the steps involved in the extraction of metal. Concentration of ore. This is the first step. Second step, conversion of ore into oxides of metal. Third step, reduction to, it will be asked as a Phillips. Last one, purification of metal. First one, concentration. What should be removed from the ore? I extracted it from the earth crust. What should be removed from that? Impurities. First one. Second one, we have to convert ore into oxides of metal. For example, zinc carbonate. Zinc carbonate should be converted into zinc oxide. Am I getting it clear? Once it is in the form of oxide, we can reduce that oxide into metal. Reduction to metal means metal oxide will be reduced to metal. So last step is purification of metal. Remember, this was asked under 3-mark question as a Phillips. Steps involved the extraction of metal. First one, dash of ore. Concentration of ore. Second one, conversion of dash into dash of metal. Into oxide of metal. Fourth one, dash to metal. Last one, dash of metal. Purification of metal. So, which will be easy? Oxide ore will be reduced to metal is easiest one. Or sulfate means we have to sulfate. Sulfate ore should be converted into oxide. Then oxide should be reduced to metal. Which is the easiest one? Oxide. Directly we can reduce it into metal. So remember, how many of them can able to say this one? Say. Don't look at the book. Okay. Reduction to next. Now how many of them will able to say the steps involved in the extraction of metal. 4 steps. What are they? Concentration of ore, conversion of ore into oxides of metal. Third one, reduction to metal. That means oxide should be reduced to metal. Last one, purification of metal. That is the general one. You have to remember it. Same way here, we can see carbonate ore. Which method is used here? Calcination. For sulfate ore, roasting. Remember, calcination is nothing but a carbonate ore. So look at the board. Carbonate ore will be converted into oxides. Oxides of metal. What's the condition? What is the condition? By heating strongly. By heating strongly. What do you understand from this? No, more oxygen is required or less? So this will take place either if you supply limited supply of oxygen or in absence of oxygen also this reaction will takes place. How will you define? You just see first arrow mark, then condition. So we say carbonate ore is converted to oxide by heating strongly. By heating strongly with limited supply of oxygen. Will you able to say now? Say carbonate ore is converted into oxides by heating strongly with limited supply of oxygen is known as a calcination. What do you call that one? Calcination. What is the next one? Roast. So what is required? By the word itself is very clear. Less oxygen or excess. So how will you write? Sulfide ore is converted into oxide by heating strongly. By heating strongly with excess of oxygen. With excess of oxygen. Remember it. You can easily write down the definition by yourself. Sanjay, will you able to say? Say. Sulfide oxide. அது சல்ஃபைட் ஓர்னு கொடுத்துருக்கேன். சல்ஃபைட் ஓர் with more or less. So excess of it's known as a roasting. Sit down. Karthikeyan, say for calcination, first one. Strongly. Got it? Yes. Will you able to say now all together? Sit down now. Say for calcination definition, carbonate ore limited supply of oxygen. Next one. Sulfide ore is converted into oxide by heating strongly. Is known as a roasting. What do you call that one? Roasting. Any doubt is there in the definition? Now, both the ore will be converted into oxide. I told you the 4 steps. You have seen or not? Carbonate ore and sulfate ore will be converted into oxide of metal. Then that metal oxide will be reduced to metal. What is the next one? Reduction to metal. Reduction to metal. Last one, once you get the metal, even it contains some impurities. So what is the last step you will be doing? It purification of metal. Getting it clear? Yes? Say along with me. Metals of medium reactivity. Carbonate ore. calcination. Sulfide ore, roasting. Oxides of metal, reduction to metal, purification of metal. We'll see one example for carbonate and sulfate. Medium reactive means we can take zinc will come under medium reactive metal. If it is in the form of a carbonate, ZnCO3, both will have the valency as 2. So 2 will get cancelled. What could be the formula for zinc carbonate? ZnCO3. And its name is, what is the name of this ore? Calamine. Okay. What type of ore is this? Carbonate. Which process should be involved here? Whether we have to write plus O2? Whether we have to write oxygen or not? Why we should not add oxygen? I told you this calcination will take place either in the presence of oxygen or in the absence. So no need to write oxygen. What is the condition did I say? Ore will be converted into? So zinc carbonate will be converted into? Which gas will be released? CO2. Carbonate means which gas will be released? Now oxide should be, what is the next step did I say? Conversion of ore into metal oxide. What is the next third step? Reduction to metal. Which one we are going to reduce the thing? ZnO. Here we will be using the reducing agent as a carbon. Which is the reducing agent? Carbon. Please stop calling me a careless zebra. Careless. So what does the careless represent here? Carbon. So which one will come first in the reactivity series? Zn or C? So whether carbon can displace zinc or not? So what will be the product form? Zinc plus, in place of zinc, what are you going to write? CO. Carbon monoxide. What is the name? Zinc oxide plus carbon form zinc plus carbon. So zinc oxide has been reduced to, are we getting the metal or not? Yes, reduction to metal. Reduction to metal. That means zinc oxide is reduced to zinc. What type of reaction is this?
Redox reaction.
Redox reaction. Another one. Another one. I have drawn an arrow mark. Easily you can.
Oxidase.
I have drawn an arrow marker. Displacement reaction. Because carbon is displacing zinc. So it will come under the category of a displacement. Now then, could you tell me which is oxidized and which is reduced? Which one we should focus? Left side. Which is oxidized and which is reduced? Huh? C is oxidized to CO. ZnO is reduced to Zn. In which oxygen has been removed? ZnO. So it is a reduced substance, and which is the oxidized one? C. Clear? Yes. What is the next type of ore is given? The same sulfide. We will take again zinc. Yes. Zinc sulfide. இதுக்கு நான் பேர் வந்து பாருங்க. Zinc blend. What is the name? What type of ore is this? What, whether excess of oxygen is required or limited? So what you should write for sulfate ore alone? Plus O2. Condition? On heating. Zinc sulfate will be converted into zinc oxide, and which gas will be released? Sulfate ore means which gas? SO2. Now which one we are going to reduce into metal? Zinc oxide. Zinc oxide plus carbon form Zn plus CO. How will you read out this one? Carbon monoxide. This is carbon dioxide. This is carbon. You are getting it. Sometimes they will not give the word as a carbon. Instead of that, they will use the word coke. So the symbol for that is carbon only, C only. Am I getting it clear? See the last one. What is the last one here? Metals of low reactivity. In this, what type of ore will be there? Sulfate means which method, which process? Roasting. And it will be converted into metal and refining. Refining means the metal will contain some impurity that will be removed by the method which is known as electrolytic refining. What is the name of the method? Electrolytic refining. Am I getting it clear? Yes. go through this mind map alone fast? You are going to tell me now. Manish Babu, we all are singing a song for you.